Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be talking about long wearing lipsticks. I've got two groups. I've got some that are long wearing and then some that are long wearing and completely transfer proof. So there's two different groups. I'm going to be talking about both of them. I've got swatches. I've demoed two different ones on my lips, so if you want to see what I'm wearing, definitely stick around. But before we get started, make sure you are subscribed. Hit that little button down below. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you get alerted every time I post new videos, when I go live, all those fun things. And yeah, stick around and we're going to get into the lipsticks right now. Okay. And I apologize for the baby monitor in the background. So hopefully that isn't too distracting, but I have it split up into two categories. We're going to do long wearing and then lipsticks that are completely transfer proof. I would say the long wearing ones are a little bit more comfortable. I'm going to pull out one more. Than the ones that are completely matte, no transfer, just because they're not as drying. So for me, typically, if I'm going to be at work and I am going to do a lipstick, I will do a long wearing liquid lipstick, just because I don't drink a lot of water when I'm at work when we get busy and my lips are super dry. And the liquid lipsticks that dry down completely will suck the little bit of moisture that I have out of my lips. And so that's the only reason I don't do matte lipsticks at work. I do sometimes, but not all the time for that reason. And I have a couple that I have in like the matte category that I can't recall if they dry down completely. So if they don't, then forgive me, but just know I have two separate groups, but they're all good. So we're going to start with the long wearing. And for long wearing, I'm wearing Miami Fever by Ofra, but the Ofra liquid lipstick is one of my favorite formulas. It's comfortable. This is pretty dry down. It is going to transfer a little bit on your straw. So if you can see, like, just not a lot, but just, and it's going to be this inner part. So just like, we're talking that much. So it's not a lot. That's about how much came off. So it's not completely kiss proof, but it's comfortable. And it does, like, the red that I was wearing in a video not that long ago, because I don't wear that many reds, was, what shade was it? Let me find it. Is it this one? Yeah. Was this in Brickle. And this is an Ofra. It's just a mini. So this is the full size tube. This is a mini. Was this one right here. And that was after me wearing it for 16 hours. Like, I put a tiny bit more on just on the inner part, but pretty much that's how it looked. So two of my favorite shades are Miami Fever and then Havana Nights. And these are both of the colors that Kathleen Lights created. That's not necessarily why I like them, but so I'm wearing Havana Nights. It's an orange. Now, shades of lipstick are going to be personal preference. So even if, like, some of the matte lipsticks are limited edition shades, but I'm mainly talking about the formula because not everybody's going to like every color. And then this is Havana Nights, and it's a Vampy red. These are the reds that I like. Now, if I am going to do a red, I will do an Ofra or like a NARS that dries down completely matte, just because I don't want reds moving around. These don't transfer a lot, so I can do a red in these. I generally won't do a red, like I'll do like a bullet lipstick, but I won't do like a pigmented red gloss or anything because they're just too messy and then I end up with it all over my face. So Ofra is my first recommendation. I apologize if this is going to be a long video, but another good drugstore one is Kokie has a liquid matte, and this one I think dries down pretty transfer proof if I remember. Again, I think it's like the Ofra where you're going to get just a tiny bit. This is in the shade Desiree. Sephora's cream lip stains are good. They're super long wearing, very comfortable. This one, and they're numbered. They're not. This is number 13. It's just a mauve color. I would love to get some more shades of these, just because this and Ofra's are probably two of my top 3 favorite liquid lipsticks. And then another good Ofra one is Charmed. I just got this one in a box. This is a mauve shade, but Ofra has a good formula. So if you're willing to splurge, it's good. Another good one is Sugar Pill. Sugar Pill dries down pretty matte. I would say it's not 100% kiss proof. At least not this one. This is in Trinket. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's very long wearing. It's minimal transfer, like this. Like, it's not a lot. And then, oh, I thought that was my cup. Goodness gracious, my empty water bottle fell over. It scared me. My last recommendation, if you can get them, are the ColourPop satins. I don't do the mattes. They are too drying. They are completely transfer proof, but they're too drying. That's probably one of the worst formulas, which is probably why they don't sell them anymore. And they don't sell a lot of the satins anymore either, but they're good because they dry down. Not completely. There's a little more transfer with the ColourPop satins than there is with the Ofra, but they're comfortable. So there's that. I do like the satin formula better. Like I said, just because my lips are so dry at work that it's hard for me to do like a full-on matte. But they're long wearing. So if you're going to go to dinner or go to a party, these are good choices because I eat with these and I don't touch them up throughout the day, and I'm able to do an Ofra, Sugar Pill, like all of these. I've worn them all to work at some point. So let me take this one off and I will put another one on, and I will give you my recommendations for the ones that are completely matte that are not going to budge. Okay, so I'm back. So I put a new lip on. It may not look like it on camera, but I did put a new lip on. I'm going to let it dry down, so I'm going to talk about some others, and then we'll circle back to the one that I'm actually wearing. So a recommendation would be NARS. I have minis. I have American Woman, and then I do have a red from NARS that I really do like in Star Woman. I like the minis because, again, I have so many lipsticks. I'm never going to wear them all, so I don't mind the minis. The only complaint that I have is that, like this one, the oil kind of leaks. Let me know if the full sizes do that, because I wanted to get a full size in this one just because I like the shade, but it'll, like, the oil will like separate out of it and kind of leak down. So let me know if the full sizes do that, because I don't want to spend the money and have it leak, because I still have a good amount left in this one. But these dry completely matte and they don't transfer. They're a little bit drying, but most of these that I'm going to talk about are, but they're completely transfer proof. They're not uncomfortable. None of these are uncomfortable to me. The ColourPop matte liquid lipsticks, those were uncomfortable. If you want to talk about an uncomfortable, like, I am not even surprised that they don't sell those anymore, because they're uncomfortable. So another good one, the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. I have, this is in 15 Lover. This is just a mauve shade. I have 2 of these. I would like to get some more. Like, these don't come off. Like, I have trouble getting that. That is gonna stain my hand. And I got these on sale too. They were on sale at Target, but again, they dry down completely. They're not gonna budge, and they're drugstore. And that was one little swipe. Like, they're super pigmented. I have a light pink one too that's good, but I want to get some more of these. I wouldn't mind getting a red in this formula because they're good. IBY, this is in Berry Berry. This is I like mauves. Well, most of what I own more than mauve lipsticks. This is just what I happen to pull out. This one's a little more on the purple side. It does dry down completely matte. This one doesn't really have a smell. I think it was this one that's kind of got a scent to it a little bit. It's not strong though. But this is by, I don't know, IBY Beauty. This is a comfortable liquid lipstick formula. A good one from the drugstore are the Wet n Wild, the cat suits. This one is in Rebel Rose. I own this one and then a couple like greens and blues. I haven't bought any more just because I have so many, but this is a comfortable formula. Again, it's better than ColourPop. Their matte is just awful. Like, it's just awful. I just realized I didn't have the mic on. Hopefully you could hear me okay. We'll just clip him right there. Dose of Colors. This was in Nude Mood. Dose of Colors is a decently comfortable formula that dries down completely. I also have a red one in, I don't know what color you are. Kiss of Fire. I like the nude shade better, and I don't know if it's because this one got warm and just never got mixed up. This one like separated a little bit, and it could be because this one was in the heat, but these do dry down completely, but I like the nude one better. I will say that the drying time on these is a little bit longer. Like the cat suit dries down faster because like the cat suit is already dry, and you can see that the Dose of Color ones are still glossy. They haven't dried down yet, but so the dry down time on the Dose of Color ones is a little bit longer. I would say if you're on a budget, definitely go for the Wet n Wild. And you want to do Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. They have a couple of different ones. Get the catsuit ones. They have another one that's in like a longer tube with a different wand. It's super drying. I had one, I decluttered it. It was bad. These ones are not bad. Jeffree Star has a good formula. The Velour Liquid Lipstick. They're, in my opinion, they're worth the splurge. I don't think I've ever paid full price for one of his lipsticks. I've gotten a few on Poshmark. I've gotten a couple in the mystery box. I got one when I bought a shirt on his. They're $18, but it's not uncomfortable. This one is in Doll Parts. Again, I got out like the mauve color. I do have, this one just came in my Halloween subscription box. This is Poinsettia. They're comfortable, and it does dry down so they don't transfer. So his formula is good. The one I'm wearing on my lips is one of Too Faced Melted Mattes. This one, these are from their holiday set last year. This is Buttered Rum. I have Cinnamon Bear. There was 4 of them. There's a orange one and a sugar cookie one that's very nude. I have a permanent one in Unicorn. So this is a full size, is what the full size tube is compared to the minis. But if you can get mini sets and they're colors that you like, get them. That's what I'm wearing right now. They dry down completely. It is matte. This is Hot Buttered Rum. I can tell that there's lipstick on there, but it's not uncomfortable. They're pretty good. Like, they're one of my favorite formulas. So it would probably be Too Faced, Ofra, and then my third favorite is gonna be this guy right here. And then Sephora is close, and then probably Jeffree Star. I would say the Sugar Pill are probably in the middle. Trinket is good. I have one that isn't as long wearing. Which one? It's this one. Hijinks. It's kind of a metallic-y berry shade. It's not as long wearing as Trinket, so it depends on the formula. They're matte. they're metallic, like I think this is a glittery metallic. It's not as long wearing as their regular, so just keep that in mind with Sugar Pill, but I do like Too Faced liquid lipsticks. One of my absolute, this is probably my favorite, if I was to pick one favorite liquid lipstick, this is by Laura Lee. This is the only one I own. This is in Topless. I do want to buy more of hers at some point. I don't know what Crossroad Demon she made a pact with, but this is probably, out of all of them, and this is my opinion, the most comfortable lipstick out of all of them that I own. Like I said, I don't know what Crossroad Demon she made a pact with to get this formula, but it is fantastic. This is it right here. It dries down, doesn't transfer, it lasts all day, it's comfortable, it smells like cupcakes. This Topless shade is a beautiful nude on me, like it's phenomenal. When she has a sale, I want to pick up some more colors, and I am hoping and praying they're all as good as this one, because sometimes there can be discrepancies with shades. I've experienced it with Jeffree Star, not so much with Too Faced, but and this was early on, like I haven't noticed any issues with the ones that I've had now. So another good one is Tarte. This one is drier, like this is NARS, and the Tarteist lip paints are probably the driest. And Kat Von D is here. Those are probably the three driest. You're going to feel them at the end of the night if you're not drinking enough water. But they are matte, and they dry down completely, and they don't transfer. Another good one that is affordable, Medusa's Makeup Metal AF. They're labeled a lip gloss. This is not a lip gloss. In no universe is this a lip gloss. Why they have lip gloss on here, I don't know. That drives me nuts. And then the wands are very cheap. It's okay. We can see that that's crooked. Okay. However, the colors are very pretty. It dries down completely, and they don't transfer. I'm waiting for the wand to break on this one. This one is a metallic orange in Crazy Train. It is so pretty. I get compliments every time I wear it. Like I said, it's very opaque. It dries down completely. They're metallic. I have a bunch of shades. I have like 5 or 6 of these, but it is not a gloss. They are a little bit drying, but it will last all day. Like that is still going to be there probably when I go take these off. But they're very good. Just ignore the lip gloss, because you're going to go on the website to order them and you're going to be like, what is she talking about? It says lip gloss. Whoever put that on there is crazy. I said that. Whoever the company named those, they're crazy, because that's not a gloss. And then last, I have Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks. You can come for me in the comments. It's a good formula. It is a little bit drier. Again, like I said, out of these ones, it is drier. You're going to feel it if you don't drink water. This is in Lovesick. I have a bunch of hers, but it's a good formula. It doesn't move. It's very opaque. It dries down completely. So those were all of my recommendations for long-wearing, non-transfer liquid lipsticks. Hopefully this helps. And I will say, if you are looking for something long-wearing, you're going to want to go liquid lipstick route. The bullets just are not going to last as long. They're just not. So if you are wanting something for like holidays, you are going to need to go down the liquid lipstick train. And again, the cheapest one out of all of these is going to be the Maybelline and the Wet n Wild. And then Medusa's Makeup. But Medusa's Makeup you can't get at the drugstore. You have to order it. But these are the cheapest ones that I have talked about. And ColourPop. ColourPop you have to order too. You can get some ColourPop at Ulta, but they're getting ready, I think, to phase out all of these. I think they're going more towards their bullet, like stick lipsticks. They do still have some of their satins on their website. They don't have a ton. So if you want those, I would order them now. They've completely gotten rid of the liquid mattes, which those were bad. so I'm not surprised. But yeah, I think ColourPop is getting ready to phase these out completely, because I would say 85% of what they had is no longer on their website. So if you want them, go order them while they're still on there. But yeah, those are my recommendations. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully this video makes sense and wasn't too terribly long. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.